All right, post-game press conference after our final match of the day. Johns Hopkins in 3 sets over Springfield. Coach Troy, we'll start with you. You know, another battle. You get out to a hot start, kind of take care of business in the first 2 sets, and then it gets a little hairier in set number 3. What was going through your mind as they kind of battled back, and then you guys were able to battle through and pull it out in straight sets?
Well, I mean, we had a couple errors early in that set, put ourselves down, and give Springfield a ton of credit for the fight that they gave us in that third set. You can tell like they weren't going to go down without a fight, and I think anytime you see that in a team, it's wonderful, and put a lot of pressure on us, and we had to make plays, and really proud of our team for the way that they responded.
For Simone and Sarah, a really good atmosphere last night. Tonight early on, not as good as last night, but then the football team arrives back from their game and they bring some energy. What do you guys draw from that when you have that whole kind of chanting and cheering going on behind you?
It's just so nice. It's so nice to be at home and have people that we know and care about come to watch us play. And they really come with so much fire and energy, and they give everything rooting for us. So it's just super hype. It's so nice to see people that in the stands, your friends, your friends' friends, all those people just going crazy, and the support that we have within the athletic department between the teams is something that's really special and something that I really cherish.
Sarah?
I feel like having that crowd there really makes you feel like you're playing for a community, and that's just something really special. And especially in the third set, I mean, I knew we were going to be able to come back, but just having that fan base there gives us extra fire and confidence that we need.
Simone, I think Eleni hit 750, Lauren hit 350. When they're going, when both the middles are going, how much does that open up stuff for you on the outside?
I cannot overstate the difference that makes on the game. It's actually a lot of times when I see a good pass, I'm don't set me. Set Lawrence, set Eleni, because when I do get set after that, it's just wide open, and when it's open net, you better score. So I get so excited. Natalie sets me right up. It's so beautiful. I have to hold myself back and not get too excited, go too crazy. So yeah.
And then Sarah, you and especially in that third set, you and Springfield's libero were kind of going back and forth. I mean, how'd you feel about your own performance, knowing that they were putting the pressure on in the third set, and you guys were able to stick around in that third set and win?
Well, I think something so special about championship playoffs is that in the third set, if you're down 0-2, then your back is against the wall, and you're really going to get the best out of that other team because they're playing for their season. So I think especially when you're up 2-0, you got to be the aggressor. You got to continue to push on them. So I think, of course, no players the whole team, but I think if you really go after their libero, you show that you're not afraid to really target them.
Simone, obviously, really difficult year for you. You get off to such a great start. You deal with the injury. You battle your way back. You win tournament MVP last weekend at the Centennials, and then to come back and have these first 2 performances, to get 2 wins on your home floor in the NCAAs and just be playing as well as you are. What does that mean to you and your battle back from that injury?
It just means everything to me. There's no way that I would have been able to recover so quickly if it weren't for the incredible support system that I have. Our athletic trainer, Sarah Lagaz, really spent so much time with me, so much extra time that she absolutely didn't need to make sure that I was okay and that I could come back as fast as possible. And then my teammates really supporting me and being happy for me whenever I made the tiniest bit of progress. Anytime that I was having a bad day, just doing extra little things for me. One time I came home and Sarah and Natalie were cleaning my room, just little things like that when you know that you have a community of people caring about you, the parents on the team. One time Simi's mom brought me a little food gift basket, just little things like that. Those things make all the difference, and it really just shows how much our team really rallies for each other, and not just the team, but our whole Hopkins program overall. There was coaches, other people in the department, in the front office, asking about me in the most respectful and kind way possible. So we just have a really incredible department, and knowing that you're so loved and supported really makes you want to do everything that you possibly can to come back as fast as possible.
I think Simone might be too humble and overselling everybody else's part in her recovery. Like when she wasn't on the court, she was still on the court through like all of her feedback, and every single time somebody comes off the court, she immediately drags them over to her and is like, you need to do this, this, and this, and this, and this is how you get better. And through that, she just breathed her spirit and her life and her energy and her fire onto the court. So even though we were obviously really sad to have her out for several weeks, you know, she wasn't really out. Like she was there, but just in a different way.
Guys, thank you so much for your time and congrats on the win.
Thank you.